Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, he's a hot topic around baseball right now because he's throwing the ball really well, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Month because of it. It's always cool to see guys have success when they break into the majors, so we'll see if he continues to impress in this start.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Strike one to start the at-bat. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ichiro is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Rangers nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara is over. 1 down. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout, first at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch on its way to Upton. And that one stayed too low apparently. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit hard to short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the two-out hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, two-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Matt Holliday. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Ball one to start the at-bat. Hamels comes set. 1-0 on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Upton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And the speed of Upton is enough to beat the throw to the plate.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had two outs, but the three-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Here's Albert now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Chu. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Ichiro now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Ready now for LA, Zach Cozart. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Angels 2 and the Rangers. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Gallo leads off second with nobody out. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems not only with his power but the ability to steal bags, and on defense one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike two. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that misses. 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave one. They trail things here 2-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Lined hard to center field. To Shields is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Martin Maldonado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's Beltre. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Odor has a play, and that ends the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-zip. The beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for joining us for some daytime baseball on the show from the Big A. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Nope. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First offering on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Choo, the runner at second with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Upton. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Men on third with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're down 2-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, no strike.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. There's a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's a ball.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Justin Upton is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Ready for another chance. Justin Upton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a fastball just a bit up. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Holliday. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Scrambles into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Riding in once again, Adrian Beltre as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's a tough take. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joey Gallo goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No balls and a strike to count. Beltre leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball that time, not even close.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's in there for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Pujols. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled off. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
Now batting. Left fielder,
Here's Ichiro now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hamels has his sign. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ripped down the first base line.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Calhoun, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Pitch popped up. Kozar is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now. Delino DeShields would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Rangers leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 out. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The 2-1. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hamels is ready. Here's the first pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Count now a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-0. First pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The right fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
2 strikes to count.
Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Trout aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In comes Mazzara. Makes the play, 1 away. Matt Holliday standing in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Shields is there. 2 down. Two men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Hamels comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. To Shields. Moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. High and deep to center field. Back goes Trout, still going back. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Captain Robinson Chirino.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to Chirinos. 1 out, nobody on. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As the Rangers are back in business, they tie it at 2.
Yeah, and the dugout is on fire right now. One home run gets them close, and the next one ties it up. We'll see if the next batter can ride this wave of momentum and get a 3rd one. Hey, stranger things have happened.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, just a 1 for 9. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
High in the air down the right field line. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there, and that's the 1st out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Zach Kozar.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Kozar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1.
Nope.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To Shields is there, 2 gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hamels peers in. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mazzara ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Martin Maldonado. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 1-2. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 5.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Adrian Beltre is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Beltre on at first. Nobody out. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. The 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a...
How about it? Right fielder. No more.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 46.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's just 2 for 9. In the dirt. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Here's the 1-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rangers lead. Jose Leclerc is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. There is Andrus. And a rather easy first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready once again, Mike Trout. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Andrus has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, First baseman.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. The 3-1 lofted in the air out toward right center. Headed after it is Mazzara, and the inning is over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 3. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 45, Tyler Cash.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Drilled down the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Delino DeShields. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Working to keep them in the game here. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Chu at second with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, Dero. 2-run lead in the top of the 9th. Gives that pitcher a little bit of an insurance policy going into the bottom half.
Yeah, Dan, they've been throwing the ball real well. That extra run's going to bode.
Cannon Middleton takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 39,
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter?